For my Air and Space professional performance task, I have the honor of doing this on Tech Sergeant Shauna O'Kelly. Here's a little bit about her. She enlisted October 30th, 2007 with Active Duty Air Force. She became a diagnostic imaging technologist, a 4ROX1, and her duty stations included Peterson Air Force Base, Colorado, and Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas. After this, she then enlisted into the Alaska Air National Guard as a medical administration, a 4AOX1. Alaska is home for her, which is why she decided to go back, and this is where I've also had the chance to work with her. Now that we know a little bit about her, we're going to go over her roles and responsibilities with active duty, the level of professionalism that she brings, and the contribution to the team. After this, we'll end with the conclusion. Tech Sergeant Shauna O'Kelly became NCOIC of Diagnostic Imaging and Active Flight Chief. She was only an Active Flight Chief because she was a Staff Sergeant at the time. However, her leadership noticed how hardworking she was and responsible she was that they gave her this title and responsibility. They even gave her a few extra duties on top of her daily task. Her daily task involved patient care, x-rays, machine maintenance, section trainer, and supervisor. Her extra duties were the Med Group Primary Education and Training Manager, the Drug Demand and Reduction Secure Reporter and Observer, and the SABC Trainer. So she had to do all of her daily tasks and her extra duty tasks. So this means that she had to stay really organized to complete these. The levels of professionalism that she brings are the core values, excellence in all we do, and integrity first. She embodies one of the Airman's Creed verses, I will never leave an airman behind. She has also shown accountability, honesty, and courage in her work ethic at work. We can see this in her contribution to the team. She is an observer supervisor, and one of the stories that she shared with me from her active duty time was about one of her troops. She noticed that one of her troops was struggling with his CDCs and physical fitness. She also noticed that he was shy and kept to himself. He did come from a really close-knit family, and this was his first time away from his family, so she believes this was part of the factor why he was struggling with these things. Other leadership noticed this as well, and they just noted that he wasn't Air Force material and didn't give him any extra help. However, Tech Sergeant O'Kelly never gave up on him. She would continuously quiz him and prepare him for the CDCs. They also made a fitness plan. She would go work out with him in the beginning to make sure he becomes committed to it. And after that, she let him go off on his own, and he still stayed with the plan. She also got him involved in sports on base. He became part of a team. And after a couple months of being a part of these teams, she realized that he was really starting to open up more at work and become more of himself. Because she didn't give up on this troop, he furthered his education. He is now about to commission into the PA program, which is the physician assistant program that the Air Force offers. If she would have given up on him like other leadership wanted to, he probably would have retired when his enlistment ended. But now he is a valuable asset to the Air Force. So in conclusion, we went over her roles and responsibilities, her level of professionalism, and her contribution to the team. And being able to work with her firsthand in the Alaska Air National Guard, I can see that she does carry all of these traits and characteristics and work ethics to the Guard from active duty. Even if you're not part of her airman section, she still looks out after everybody. make sure they're taken care of and have what they need. She really does embody never leave an airman behind.